Hello friends, welcome to Blackboard Tutorials. Today we are going to learn relations and functions. So we will divide this lecture in two parts. In first video we are going to learn relations, and in other video we will discuss about functions. So to start with relations, we should know some basics concept, and the basic concept is Cartesian product. Suppose we are having two non-empty sets A and B, then the Cartesian product of these two non-empty sets is denoted by A cross B, and it is the set of all ordered pairs AB such that A belongs to A and B belongs to B. So this set is called the Cartesian product. So what is Cartesian product? Cartesian product is the set of all ordered pairs. So what do we mean by ordered pair? Means we have to place the elements, and that placing is done in a definite order. And what is that ordered? First element should belong to set A, first set, and second element is placed from second set B. Suppose we are having a set A 1, 2, 3, and suppose set B is there and whose elements are x, y. Now this Cartesian product A cross B will be the set of all those ordered pairs in which the first element should belong to set A, first set A, and the second element of the ordered pair belongs to second set B. So what are the all possible orders? So this will be 1x, this is one order pair, possible order pair, okay. Another possible order pair will be 1y. Similarly 2x will be one order pair, 2y. Again 3x, 3y, okay. These are all possible order pairs. So we will write these possible ordered pairs in a set. So this is Cartesian product of two sets. Now suppose we are given a set A, and in the set A there are p elements. So number of elements in set A are p, number of elements in set B are q, then the number of elements in this Cartesian product will be what? PQ. Clearly you can see here we are having 3 elements, B is having 2 elements, then A cross B is having 6 elements. Okay. Now there is one important note. What happens if a set, we have taken here set A and set B, they were non-empty, okay, and if one of the set is empty set, what we will find? Suppose A or B is empty set phi, okay. So let us see here, let A, suppose we are having 1, 2, 3, but suppose if we have taken B as empty set means there is no element, then A cross B will be what? So if there is no element, so how will you write the order pair? 1 comma, no element is there, no? So how will you write this order pair? This order pair will not be there, so that means you are getting again empty set. So, if A or B is an empty set, then A cross B will be a empty set. Okay. Now, we can say that suppose a set A has same number of elements. This order pair 1 comma x is different from order pair x comma 1. Why this is so? Because this 1 belongs to set A, x belongs to set B, this in this order pair, but in this order pair x belongs to set A and 1 belongs to set B. Okay. So, these two are different ordered pairs. So, this much we have seen about Cartesian product. Now, we are going to see what is a relation. What is a relation? Suppose we are suppose R is a relation from set A to set B. Then that relation R is subset of the Cartesian product A cross B. Subset of Cartesian product A cross B. So, see, suppose we are having two sets, set A is equal to, say we will take the example 1, 2, 3, set B is equal to x, y, these are two elements. Then how many elements will be there in the Cartesian product? 6 elements, and they are 1x, 1y, 2x, 2y, 3x and 3y. So, these are 6 elements. Now, what is relation? A relation from set A to set B, it represents the relationship of first element to the second element. Okay. So, we can define one subset, suppose R1, because what we have written here, the relation R is subset of Cartesian product A cross B. Suppose R1 is a subset of this A cross B. So, it could be 1x, 1y. So, this is also a subset. So, this is one kind of relation which is defined on set A to set B, or R2 if we take R2 as a subset, 3x, 1x, 2x. Okay. So, we can define a relation, and that relation is defined like this. Okay. So, that relation is what? A relation is subset of our Cartesian product. So, there is a natural question. So, how many relations can I define from set A to B? How many relations? The relations will be the number of subsets. So, how many subsets will be there if a set A has P elements and a set B has Q elements? So, what are the number of elements of A cross B? Of course, it will be PQ. Okay. So, and how many subsets does this A cross B has? The number of subsets will be 2 to the power PQ. The number of subsets will be the number of relations. That much number of relations we can define from set A to set B. Okay. So, what is relation? Relation is simply the subset of Cartesian product. So, if you are defining a relation from set A to set B, then that relation will be the subsets of Cartesian product A cross B. So, suppose this x comma b belongs to our relation R. Okay, suppose this is the relation R. X comma y belongs to relation R. That means x is related to. That means x is related to y. Okay, this implies if x comma y, this order pair belongs to set R, implies x is related to y. Now we will see what is domain of the relation. So we were having set A as 1, 2, 3, set B as x, y, and we have defined the relation R1 suppose, and R1 is like this 1x, 1y. Now what is domain of relation? Domain of relation is the set of all first elements of the ordered pair. So that means what is domain? What is domain of R1 then? Domain of R1. What is domain? Domain is the set of all first elements of the ordered pair. Now in R1, see what are the first elements? 1, 1. Okay, so it is only 1. So this domain has only one element. And what is image? We can say that image or range of relation. Okay, what is range or image? Range is the set of all second elements of the ordered pair. Range of R1, range of relation R1 is simply the second set of second elements of the ordered pair. So R1, in R1 we are having x and y. Similarly, what is domain of R2? So domain of R2 will be the set of all first elements of the ordered pair. So we are having 3, 1, 2. So the domain will be, I will rewrite this as 1, 2 and 3. And range of R2 will be, it is the set of all second elements of the ordered pair. So in R2 we are having only x here. So range will be only x. So this is all about domain and range of the relation. So friends, please do subscribe our Blackboard tutorial channel for more updates. Thanks for watching.